everybody. My name is MugetsuKitoma, and this is Harvest Moon Light of Hope. This is the official, fully released version. If you remember, I ran this 2 years ago, and may have accidentally killed the time by like half an hour. This is not going to happen this time, I promise. We are pretty set in our time here. But there are some differences from when we ran it 2 years ago. Namely, a number of littler cutscenes that I will point out during the run, and of course, the introduction of this character here, Solil, who we will never see. So I'm just pointing him out right now because he's adorable, or she, depending on, which gender we choose. So, of course, we gotta pick our character. We're gonna go with male today. Even though, actually, you know what? No. I have hype emotes that are the female, so we're gonna do that. HMV5 is gonna be our name. I always like to predict when I'm gonna beat this game. I am gonna go with Summer 3. Summer 3 is my goal. Let's hope that... I hope that there's sound. Please tell me if you guys can hear me. Because... oh dear. There's sound. Okay. Alright, so when I hit this confirm button, that is when we are going to start the time. So, let's get a countdown going here. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so this game starts with a nice storm. Typhoon has come in, and our character, well, we've wound up on shore of this little island. This lighthouse did not do its job, but as you can see, it's completely out of order. It's unfortunate. So, here we are. There we are. We're a little dizzy. That's Nova. She's gonna come into play later on. Nova is adorable. I love, love, love Nova. If I was gonna do a marriage percent, it would be her. So right here, the prologue, Light of Hope, that is new to the entire thing. When's Doc? I promise I will warn you when Doc comes up. We're gonna get a ha 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 ready for Doc, because that is his famous lines. So you're going to hear me clicking a lot, and I apologize, but that is me hitting the left mouse button, right mouse button, and the X button all at the same time. I am playing on the PC version because this is the fastest known version. And when we get to the planting stage, you're going to see why. The mouse and keyboard controls are by far superior to any controller that has ever happened in any Harvest Moon game. Alright. So, Jean here is our residential doctor, and sort of also the mayor, because she's gonna give us this farm. And it's big. Like, of all the properties on this island, it's the biggest, so I don't know why anybody has not taken advantage of this and just gone in. And thank you for the luck, Lana. By the way, great job. Let's give another round of applause for Lana, because she is amazing. And can I also get a, smack in the back of the head for Demo and Grote, or whoever decided to schedule? Because every time they have scheduled me, it is always after somebody who has done amazing, and I cannot do that. I can't follow up on these runs. Gosh, it's like they expect a lot out of me or something. Alright. So, first thing she wants us to do is just learn how to hoe. Desert. Okay, I can blame DP as well. I don't mind doing that. Now, of course, we have to plant. Now, here's why... that right there is why it is far superior. In the controller version, you would have to hold down your action button in order to plant those. Now you can plant 9 at a time, but you can only do it in a 3x3. With the mouse and keyboard, you have full control over whatever you want to do. Now, Jean here, she wants us to, you know, go and fill up our tank, our watering can. We are going to ignore all of her requests for now. We are going to plant 35 cabbage seeds. This is a little bit different from last time when I was planting 40. Retweet your tweet. I can't. Oh, retweet your Mugget tweet. Hello. Can I click correctly? Thank you. And that is because just recently I decided to try and reroute this so that I didn't need to plant so many cabbages. Now we're going to do a little exploit here, which is infinite cabbage seeds, because Jean is just loaded. I don't know where she gets it all, or where she puts it. I don't really care either. I'm going to abuse it. Because that's what we do as speedrunners. We take a mechanic and we abuse it. Just like breadfruit in Magical Melody. Groat is just on chat duty. We're blaming those. Alright, can we figure out who we're going to blame? Because I would like a little consistency. Please and thank you. Like, I don't care which one of you guys we blame. I just need one person. Am I a sower of seeds? Yes, absolutely, because this is farming. And right now, in chat, I am 100% farming chaos. Alright, now we're going to actually listen to Jean, and we're going to fill up this can. So, with this tutorial, quote-unquote, we only have to do these 4 watering spaces. We do not have to, in any way, shape, or form, water anything else. This is one of the coolest parts about this run. And here's why. Jean is just going to assume we are incompetent on the first day, and she is going to water the rest of all of our crops. She's just like, look, you do you, and I'm going to take care of you because you just bumped your head. It's all good. So let's give a good old thank you, Jean. We love Jean. Jean's awesome. Farming is almost complete. Now, you may be wondering, why didn't we just, you know, make room and put everything all in the same spot? Well, we kind of didn't know how to pull weeds. This is our tutorial for pulling weeds, right here. We have to free Rowan, who is stuck under this pile of weeds. So I'm just matching X right here, just to get through that. So this is Rowan. One of the best things that Natsume did for this game is they repositioned Rowan. In the beta, Rowan was sitting right here the entire game, and frequently he would come into our little patch of crops and get in the way. He is the most infuriating NPC of all time. Hands down. Now we're going to grab a couple of things here. We need this bamboo shoot later because we are going to tempt a little kid with it. By the way, have I mentioned this is the creepiest? Oh my gosh, I got a tulip already? So tulips, we need 3 of those for later. I was going to get on to the fact that I am pulling flowers for those tulips, but it just kind of appeared before I got to it. Rowan had said we got to go talk to Jean about this tablet that he has. Now, Rowan should darn well know where these tablets go. He is a harvest sprite. But apparently we need to talk to Jean. And Jean's going to be like, hey, that looks like it could fit in the lighthouse. Why don't you come over here and we're going to put it in. So we're like, all right, man. Yeah, I guess. Sounds like a good plan. I also love all the animations and the emotions in this. Like, even if you can't tell what is going on story-wise, you can sort of get it with all of the emotions going on. So I always like to split when this white screen appears if anyone ever decides to run this game with me. Please do. I am, like, seriously hoping somebody breaks my record. I am the current world record holder. So if we do PB, it is a new world record. Now, of course, in order to do that, we need some pretty good RNG. If anyone was around last night for when I was practicing, you'll know that I got the worst fishing RNG I have ever had in my entire life. So hopefully we've got the RNG out of our system and we can have some good luck. So here's Edmund. I actually thought at first Edmund was like an evil character because he's all like, if the goddess returns with this lighthouse being restored, what will happen? And it's like, all right. I mean, okay, so this is the exact opposite problem that we have. Oh, shoot. My bad. My bad. I'm supposed to sleep this day. We don't care about the crops. Thank you for the luck, O'Malley. So this is the obvious, like, or the opposite problem that we had in Magical Melody. Magical Melody, everyone is, like, short and squat, and everyone in Light of Hope is a freaking tall bean. Oh, no! Oh, I went too far. I went too far. So that is the one problem with... There we go. So we're just going to grab everything that we planted. Most often, we don't need all of these to grow. Or sorry, most often, all of these will grow. Because on the second day, when we turned in our tablet, you noticed I had no choice but to end my day. So the harvest sprites actually go ahead and they water everything for us. Yay, harvest sprites! And crops in this game do not need to be watered every day. They can be watered every other day unless you are trying to grow things out of season, which you can do in this game. And we are going to take advantage of that later in the run. This is Sam. He is greedy. He's very, very greedy. Like, that's really all he thinks about is money. But that's okay, because he also will buy all of our crops and all of our gems for full price. So he's sort of kind in that regard. We do not lose any money selling to him versus shipping any of our crops. So he's just like, hey, go talk to Naomi because she might have an axe for you because I want you to build my shop. I'm like, all right, fine. I guess we'll go. Guess we're going to go over here. So Naomi lives over here, but her child Sally does not like us. We are new to the island, and Sally has stranger danger. Now, you might think that this is a good thing. You know, a child should have stranger danger. We want them to not trust new people. Okay? So she's like, no, go away. Now we gotta win her trust, so Rowan's like, hey, maybe if we, like, give her something she likes, she'll maybe talk to us? Well, That's why we got the bamboo shoot earlier. You see, she likes bamboo shoots. So we're going to tempt her. Yeah, Deca, exactly. Like, maybe if we give her candy, she'll like us. Or in this case, the candy is bamboo shoots. All we need is a white van, and we will have the trifecta. So she's still going to be like, hey, I don't trust you because you say you're a farmer and nothing's grown on this island, so go get me some cabbages. Fine. Well, just so happens I've already got some cabbages. Now, before we can truly stranger danger her, her mother appears and Naomi saves her. Not that we were ever going to stranger danger her, but, you know. Now, I wish Naomi was a bachelorette, but she's not. And that's okay. I'm just saying, though, more single mothers need to be available as a bachelorette. Or you can put it the way that Demo put it. Alright, so now we have our axe. So we don't care about those two anymore. So it takes 7 axe swings, which automatically go. I don't actually have to do anything to make the character swing. And 7 for the tree, 4 for the stump. Occasionally, you can get either 1, 2, or 3 pieces of wood when you chop down a tree. The stumps will always give you 1. So we're hoping to get a bunch of 3s here. I got a couple of 2s though, but that's alright. If we get a 3 here, we can skip the tree that's right above us. I don't trust it. So we're going to go to our backup tree. And of course that one gives us 3. Now this is fine, because I still am going to need to chop down a certain number of trees. And this is also helping us to pass out. Because we are also going to abuse the pass out mechanic in this game. Oh, I could have skipped that tree. Oh well, such is life. Yes, we are definitely going to abuse the passing out mechanic. Because it really helps us to avoid having to walk back to bed. So he just gave us the second tablet that we needed. It's got a flower on it. So I'm thinking we're gonna need another sprite. Maybe the flower sprite? So before we leave town, we're gonna make sure we go and build the flower shop. Because otherwise, we're not gonna be able to do anything. This allows us to skip a cutscene of us putting the tablet into the lighthouse and nothing happening. We've also already skipped one cutscene by just having the bamboo shoot on us, because otherwise we would have had to go all the way talk to Jean, get that cutscene, come all the way back. No, we're not about that. If we can skip cutscenes, okay. I was 100% in that sign. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I was in that sign. Alright, so now we're just going to work on passing out here. Obviously, the nice part is with the keyboard and mouse, I can also forage on the diagonals. In the top left corner, you'll notice that everything is pink right now. Pink is the best we can be. Anytime we go to bed and wake up, we will be in what is known as pink stamina. If we do not, then we will end up in either blue stamina, or if we go to bed too late, we may end up in yellow stamina. We're never going to see yellow. in this game at all. And there is the first pass out. Become one with the wind. Become sign. Absolutely. So Rowan is always going to chastise us for passing out, and that's alright. So, now there's one thing about this blue stamina that I gotta really mention here. And you'll see it as soon as Jean stops talking about requests, which we're never going to use the request mechanic in this game. Though for a casual run, it's actually really fun. So, blue stamina means that we are at I want to say it's either 1/3 or 1/4 of our total maximum stamina. I gotta sell to you before I forget. And everything we do takes double the amount of stamina as normal. So it's really, really bad to be in this blue stamina. In fact, I can actually say with certainty we are at 1/4 our total number of stamina, because a bamboo shoot will restore 1 heart when we're in pink stamina, but it restores 4 hearts when we are in this blue stamina. So, is no bueno. We do not like it. Yes, Dean is one of the cuties in this game. He is possibly the best bachelor. We're not going to see too much of Dean, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to see him one more time. We're going to see him at the end. But we're going to be seeing, in the not too near future, a bachelor, well, an unattainable bachelor that certain members of our community have a giant crush on. So now that we have Blossom, the pink sprite, we can go over here and turn in our second tablet. That is going to unlock the mountain area for us. It's almost time demo. It's not time yet. We've got this cutscene, mountain unlock cutscene, map cutscene, Nova cutscene, water tablet cutscene. Yeah, I think we got like 4 cutscenes before it's going to be time demo. They're not very long cutscenes, but they are still cutscenes. I just want everyone to know I'm like 37 seconds ahead. But that means absolutely nothing. And when I say absolutely nothing, it happened last time. 2 years ago, when I was running this, I had practiced like the week up to it, and I broke the world record 3 times in that week. Including the night before the marathon. So let's see if our world record luck holds out again. We just gotta pray to RNGesus, like, a lot. Red Velvet, don't be too surprised. So, one of the reasons this run is only 2.5 hours now is because of Natsume's community manager, Cece. She came into my channel and, like, divulged all the secrets of the RNG. So we can actually manipulate the RNG in this game a little bit. Namely, the mining RNG. No, the hilarious part was the fact that... Oh, yeah. Oh, this is exactly how the mine works. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh. CC coming in and just being like, here you go, here's how you find the stairs, and, like, it blew my mind. Because, one, I had no idea I was ever going to, like, garner the attention of a Natsume employee. And, like, I actually still talk with Cece. She is a really great person and really believes heavily in the speedrunning community in general. Because she is a speedrunner. Yeah, Cece is a baller. 1000%. Alright. Demo, it's time. I want everyone to prepare their best doc laugh. Because it's coming. As soon as we grab these flowers up here and chop these trees. I'm gonna tease you guys just a little bit with this. Everyone who knows, Doc is a wiggly, laughing, maniacal... Trio? Exactly. Oh lord, he coming. Uh-oh, Red Velvet, hurry. Doc Jr. is gonna get a lot of blue feathers, yes. In fact, I predict marriage percent. Here it is. Ready? Ha ha ha! Doc has the best theme music. I will 100% say that. Look at this wiggly guy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now we have to rebuild his thing. He's just like, you, go rebuild my lab. You're like, what? It's so broken. Even Rowan's like, that guy was weird, and why does he expect us to just do things? And we're just kind enough to do it for him. And Rowan's like, why? Don't just do things that people tell you to do. And we're like, no, it's no problem. So we grab the bamboo shoots because very important to have. Ooh, 2 tulips already. We just need 1 more. And then we will be able to get our fishing rod. Yes, Demo, we know you have the hard-on for Doc. Personally, I'm a big Nova fan. And a Naomi fan. Doc is too creepy for me, and we will find out why Doc is creepy later. For now, we're gonna rebuild Gus's shop, and then I need 1 more wood. So we're gonna chop this tree down that's right next to me. And I'm just going based on sight for my pieces of wood. I saw that I had 29, and that shop takes 20 pieces of wood to make. Come on, tulip, tulip, tulip. Oh my gosh, we're done with the tulips. Flower RNG was very nice to me today. And yes, I know the mines take exactly a 10. So, unfortunately, we cannot get the hammer today because Melanie is not around, and Gus has not yet hurt his back. So, opening the mines allows Gus to go inside and injure his back. So he's not going to give us his hammer yet because his back is feeling great. So he's just like, I can do my job myself. We're like, all right, fine. So instead, we're going to go check on our farm, and there's this guy in a bunch of sparkles who's supposed to be invisible to everyone, and we're just like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, you can see through my magic? That's weird. But he doesn't question it outside of that. He's just super friendly after that. A little too trusting for a wizard, if you ask me. So we're just like, hey, what do you think we should do with this? Because it's kind of weird that it's broken. He's like, let me go contemplate. Bye. We're like, oh. I guess your magic is real because you just teleported. Admin is another bay, yes. You are absolutely correct. So, before our other piece of the tablet will appear, we need to unlock this cutscene by trying to place this in anyways. Why our character thinks this is a good idea and would work, we don't know. Yes, he's actually just behind a tree off screen. Just like, ooh. Now I feel like Lana, like, you can't see me, but I'm doing things over here. I just, like, hid behind my microphone and peered around it all, like, sneaky-like. So Nova's just like, hey, I guess you can keep that fragment because I'm not really doing anything with it. And we're like, cool. We're going to try and find a way to restore it. Bye! But for now, it's time for bed. Because there's really nothing else we can do today. This 530 gold is going to be exactly the amount of gold that we need in order to whatchamacallit, polish either a sapphire, ruby, or emerald. Because now it is time for the mines. And I will explain the mechanics of the mines in just a second. First, we gotta get Melanie here. Melanie is also bae. She is adorable. She designs all the clothing, and in the special edition, the full edition of this game, you have spring, summer, winter, and fall costumes, and I will say the female fall costume is awesome. It's a little like goth slash emo slash punk, and it resonates with me a lot. So we apparently startled Gus, even though we approached him from the front, and we weren't really sneaky or silent about it. He was so focused on the fact that his back hurts and he needs iron that he just didn't notice us approach. I think he's blind and a little senile. Maybe he shouldn't be in the mines anymore. But he's a great blacksmith, so we keep him around. Alright. So, this gem over here is talking to us, and we're a little creeped out by it. And that's alright. Because this is totally normal for Harvest Moon, right? The Magento Crystal. That's Soleil. He will never hatch. We're just ignoring him for the rest of the game. So the way that finding stairs in this game works is stairs have a tendency to first find or spawn away from the up ladder. Oop. So, I am going as far away as possible, and then I am also mining the middle first, because it has a tendency to spawn away from walls. That is really weird that it was the exact same layout and exact same position twice in a row. It also has a tendency to not spawn adjacent or diagonally from mineral nodes. So that is why we're not going to farm, or check for the stairs until, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. We are not going to check for the stairs around the mineral nodes. We're just going to avoid them at all costs. Now this is the part of RNG that we don't like. We want our average of swings to find the stairs to be 1 or 2, and that's fine. Sorry, this is the thing about coffee, is it gets me really hyper, and I just start talking, and I will not shut up. Now, mining RNG does definitely have an impact on speed, because obviously the quicker we can find the stairs, the quicker we can mine the rest of the floor. Coffee percent! Ha 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 ha! Well, I'm glad you are enjoying the commentary, because this is the content that you paid me to do. I mean, I'm not getting paid. Hashtag when do I get paid? Demo, pay me, senpai. It's not pay attention to me, senpai. It's not notice me, senpai. It is pay me, senpai. Alright, so the mines will save your progress every 5th floor. So on floors 1, 6, 11, da 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 da. Now there's something very special about levels 11 through 15. On levels 11 through 15, there are no ore. There is only gems, glass, and stone. So we're going to also abuse that mechanic in order to make lots and lots of money. I am not an official Natsume employee, but I will talk to CC about hiring me as their official Light of Hope ambassador. I'm not. So I'm watching my energy. I promise. I'm just letting it get down a little lower before I decide to eat anything. So this is why I grab bamboo shoots, because they are the best early game. How did I have 4 tulips? I only remember picking up 3. Was I not paying attention? I mean, the answer to that is obviously yes. But, what? Alright, whatever. Surprise! I have a free tulip. I always like checking the wider open spaces if I can. Like, I'm gonna check over here now. Ah, beautiful. Because they're so far away from any of the other things that the stairs don't like spawning near. Apparently I tulip duped. New strat? Is that a glitch? Can somebody confirm? Your cat steals your bed. That is a cat move, yes. Alright, we're getting really good RNG here for finding these stairs. By the way, I am only really paying attention to the number of iron I get, because iron is the most needed resource in this game. Farming for money is necessary, but doesn't... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We gotta... Oh, thank God. So you heard me going, oh, no, because I'd farmed every spot that wasn't next to a node. And that's bad. Because that means the stairs can start being anywhere. And just like we watched with Mad Taz, you have to go searching for it, and it's just not fun. We are trying our best to get down all the way to level 31. Because that is where Mithril spawns. And Mithril is going to be a necessary ingredient for the final thing that we need to build, which is the bridge to the underworld. Where we are going to meet Big Daddy Gorgon, who is a marriage candidate as of the official release, with a little DLC. By the way, I should mention that we have actually turned the DLC off for this game in order to avoid a few cutscenes. Because we don't like cutscenes. I'm going to check back here. Let's see. Let's try not to pass out. Don't worry, that's super late in the game. We'll get there. I'll explain the bridge to the underworld later. Ah, hell. Alright. So, RNG on this floor does not like me. RNG was being nice for a little bit. Oh, you know what? I never checked over in here. I was dumb. I should have known. That was actually my bad. That was... I mean, that was partially RNG, partially my bad. I could have very easily had that a little bit better. So this is going to be the last small floor, and then we're going to have bigger floors. Alright. So like I said, now our floors are really big. And I have a choice to make. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rush to level 31 without mining anything. Because I can always come back to level 26 at any point. But getting to level 31 is difficult. And if I end up having to do this twice, we can lose a lot of time. So I just got 2 more floors to do. Check back here. There we go. Last floor. Now we can't actually mine on level 31 right now because our hammer just is not strong enough. But we still need to unlock it for later. We'll be able to at least mine this floor, and then we're going to come back to level 26. I don't think it's over here, but I may as well check. Okay. So I'm going to come back down, and we're going to just check everything over here. Though who knows, if the RNG is really this bad? Uh-oh. We're down to 1 heart. And I have nothing to restore energy. I need to find the stairs, guys. I'm gonna ignore... Oh, thank God. Okay. We're just gonna go in. I have to exit. What I did one day is I made it all the way to level 31 and just immediately passed out because I was like, I got this. Bad call, guys. You will not get your progress unless you climb out. So now I'm coming here because I need exactly 19 iron ores, and actually, I am gonna do a cutscene here really quick before I forget. So I'm gonna need 18 after this, because I'm gonna give 1 to Gus here. I need 5 iron bars and 3 iron ore for making things later in the game. So that is why I need 18 from here on. So I checked, I had 3, which means now I only have 2. Gus finally tells us that his back is injured. So, you know. Yeah, incoherent. There's been bronze in every single game. So... Well, that's not true. It was copper. But, meh. A lot of us normal people, such as myself, do not know about bronze being an alloy. So now we learn that the piece of the fragment that we need has been thrown into the lake, which kind of sucks. So now we're going to finish off the mines here really quick. And by finish off the mines, I mean we're just going to pass out while trying to find a couple pieces of iron ore, which is not going to happen. Because RNG hates us! So, like I said, we do not like being in that blue stamina bar. So, anytime we pass out, we are immediately going back to bed. We do not, under any circumstance, go into the mines when our stamina looks like this. Deep lore of old civilizations remains. Ooh. I like that, Incoherent. I like that. I'm going to use that. So this is just us, you know, saying, hey, that magenta crystal is like something special. Yeah, we don't care about it. It was theorized that using Soleil, which is essentially like using a second player, would give you advantage in time, but we haven't really explored using Soleil like that. So the first thing that we're going to do in the mines is we're going back to level 26 because it has the best chance of giving iron ore. And of course, we're finding the stairs first, because finding the stairs will allow us to just go deeper. So that's 3. I'm going to be doing a lot of counting here. Finding sapphires and rubies are also only possible 26 and below. So we're going to get a little bit of a head start on our money farming. We need a lot of money. Because we are done chopping wood. We don't care. We're not going to be farming stone for 5. The only thing we care about is farming iron and then farming gems. And like I said, we have a very specific way that we farm gems. Watch, it's over there. Maybe not. Oh, it would be back here, wouldn't it? I'm silly. Sometimes finding those stair 6 is a pain in the butt. But that's okay. We still love our stairs. Stairs allow us to go deeper. Hashtag that's what she said. Seven, 8. And we're at 8. Now, I don't need to find the stairs on level 30 because level 31, we literally can't farm, so it makes no sense to waste the stamina. 9, 10. Now that we're at 2 parts, all we're going to do is we're going to go in and out of the mines. Double checking my count. 10, yes. Still need 8 more. That's 11. I don't count the bronze or silvers because I get them often enough, 12, that it really doesn't matter. I have never not gotten enough bronze and silver ore. And this is not going to give... Oh, 13. I was about to say that wasn't going to give us any iron, but... This is usual and predictable luck when it comes to the mines. Though I will say this is actually a little bit less luck than normal. What was that, 14? Usually by now we're at least farming our gems. 15. So to be here still, we're going to be needing to farm a little more, like, I'd say we may need another full day of farming gems, but that's okay because when we get to the fishing areas, what is that, 16? I don't know, I'll check when I go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean pass out. Yeah, I still need 1 more. There it is. Okay. So we are done finally with the iron ore. Now we're just going to be going to level 11. Now, as you notice, it got dark really fast. Every time we go out of the mines, 2 hours in-game completely passes. We will be using that to our advantage later on when we need to trigger events at night. Now, in theory, I could buy and sell gems at any time by going to Gus's. However, the best day to do it is actually on Saturday, because Sam stands right outside of Gus's shop. So we can just run between Sam and Gus and make a lot of money really, really fast. It's going to be beautiful. And it's going to make a number of other runners really jealous at the amount of cash that we can just make in an instant. Whoop, level 11. So now that we have full energy, we are going to go back to finding stairs. Because for now, it is better for us to do it this way. Wow, where was this luck when I needed it earlier? Harvest Moon DS probably won't be jealous. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I don't know too much about Harvest Moon DS, but I do know quite a bit about the other games. So I can definitely say, like, Magical Melody and especially SNES. Whoo boy, you guys gonna be jealous. It's like, where was this cash when we needed it? Well, let me tell you, mining has come a long way. As you notice, there's no holes, none of that, and the stairs are a little more predictable, making venturing into the mines a lot more profitable than they used to be. I went down too far. I got so excited I went down too far. I'm like, why am I getting silver? Oh, because I'm at level 16 already. We don't need that silver. We don't want that silver. We just want these pretty, pretty gems. We also do need to be very careful because we need exactly 2 jade later. So when we're actually selling things, we need to be careful not to sell 2 of our jades. Incoherent, you're going to have to ask Retro Girl that, because I have no idea. I do not run Harvest Moon DS in any way, shape, or form. I have played it, and I got really confused. Horse milking! Oh my gosh, I am learning terms that I have never heard of before. Y'all are just nuts. Alright, level 15, I don't need to do anything with the stairs. And now that we are under 2 hearts, we're just going to go in and out of level 11. Save ourselves a little bit of stamina here. Because we've got a lot of time. Everyone's initial reaction to horse milking is hilarious every time. Yeah! Seriously, what even? Still it should gross you out. There is only one way to milk a horse, and I think Jackass, the movie, was the only place that has done it real life and not been flagged as, well, things. RNG has been a little bit of a bully, but not as much of a bully as it was to me last night. It's like halfway a bully. It's pretty cursed, but basically there's a mini game that triggers when you use the brush or milker. Okay. I should be passing out pretty soon. You can interrupt the minigame and equip the milker instead of the brush, which will use the milker. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, oh, dear. That is cursed as heck. I'm just... It's so cursed, I forgot I gotta go to bed. Probably because I don't want to have nightmares of that. Whoop. Hit the wrong button. Alright. So this is the day that we are going to sell a lot of things. It's not going to look that impressive at first, because we can only really buy one polished gem, but that's going to turn into 5, which is going to turn into a whole lot. Of course, this also depends. I remember seeing a lot of glass and stone. So like I said, I expect us to have to go back into the mines a number of times. However, I did see 6 emeralds, which is really good. The gem near our bed is a character called Salil. It's a very special gem. He will hatch if you talk to it enough times, which we're not doing. Salil is always the opposite gender of your character, as you can marry them. Yeah, it rips Salil. That's why I pointed him out on the main screen, because, yeah, we never see it. Not in this run. Or at least we haven't figured out a way to route him in. So if anyone wants to come and route him in and beat my time, please do it! Lord, I need some more people running this with me. How are we supposed to play any older games with all these new ones coming out? It is madness. It's especially lonely. The only other runner who is even mildly active is Maya from Germany. Another reason why mouse and keyboard are stupidly effective is the fact that I can sell 8 or more products in a matter of seconds. Pretty much instant. Now I can't buy as quick because it will yell at me. The game does not like when I try to buy more than what I actually have available. So I can sell 3 jades. Azalin, I kind of agree. I'll take that steady flow of games. Because each game has gotten better in ways. Some have gotten worse, and that's alright. We learn from our mistakes. I personally think that this is a fantastical game. Many disagree with me, and I'll fight. Like I said, I have chosen my hill to die on. Alright, so 90,000 gold is the total that we have. So we don't care about mining anymore. when it comes to stone, because, yeah, we don't need it because it's sold directly to us. Okay, we need material stone. We may as well get our 5 iron while we're here. 4 bronze, 3 silver. Done. Oh my gosh, chat is moving so fast I can barely keep up with it now. I've never been the best at keeping up with chats, but, you know, I didn't want to sell, I wanted to buy. My bad. So I need exactly 27 more material stone. And done. Chat, I am speed. Yeah, is there a chat percent that we can get going? Like, how fast can we make chat go? That's gotta be a thing, right? Alright, just buying... Okay. Before I forget again... Okay. No, 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 no. Nope, don't want you anymore. We're done with you. This music can be catchy. It's surprisingly simple. So our goal now is to build as many of the buildings as we possibly can, especially docks, because he is so important to the game. In fact, I routed a little bit wrong, but that's alright. In fact, I actually got to go back up to Gus because I forgot glass. I am very excited for One World. It is on my list of games to get ASAP. I need to ask CC if it's going to come out on PC because I need to know if I'm spending my money on a Switch version, a PS4 version, or if I can just sit and wait for PC. But if it is on PC, guaranteed I will be buying it on PC. Because mouse and keyboard, I am in love with it. You cannot take this away from me. This is my shortcut bridge. I love this bridge so much. One time years ago, I had a dream. I was watching Markiplier stream and the chat was moving at ludicrous speed. Did the chat go plaid? It's always unfortunate when the chat goes plaid. Yes, demo. We have rebuilt Doc, so we're going to get a lot of Doc cutscenes. Doc is the #1 NPC that we will see in this game, followed by Edmund and Nova. It went some kind of color foreign to me, that's for sure. I'm sorry. I can't, like, love Doc. Because he's just a creeper. And when we get to the cutscene, you'll know why. You will know why. So obviously I need a barn because, well, I have animals that I need to get. Very important, those animals. Let's check my softwood lumber. I think I'm gonna wait. I want to say I need 60 for 2 of the houses down below. Can I get a 3, please? Okay, just need 1 more. Gonna clear this weed because it will become important to clear that later. I'm gonna try and do 3 houses down here. Oh yes, this is a very weird game about swinging your axe at things and either chopping it down or making it grow. It's 15. 5. May need 5 more? We'll see. Depends on how much wood the 2 houses above me cost. So that's Cyril's house. He's a little bit of a dum-dum. Unfortunately, he is not himbo status, because he is not buff enough. But he does meet 2 criteria. He has a heart of gold, and he is a dum-dum. Oh no, those only cost 10. Okay. We're gonna be just fine. Dean isn't a dum-dum, though, so he's not a himbo. He's buff, has a heart of gold, but he's smart. Yes, our axe is mighty indeed. My dumb peanut brain immediately thought of Fire Emblem hearing 3 houses. We have no triple threats. The only triple threat is Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Oh, Demo. You amuse me. So I will do the windmill later when I get warped back there for doing the whatchamacallit. There's a thing. The animals. That's it. This is usually past my normal streaming time. Of course it's raining. Of course. So I gotta go get food for this dum-dum, because he's hungry. Normally I would have grabbed it yesterday, but it's fine. I just gotta run to the left and grab that first bamboo shoot, which is regrown by now. Where is Sam today? Sam is not even on the map today. Bamboo shoots are super useful in this game. And just like our good friend Sally in the beginning of the game, this dum-dum is like a child, and yeah. So we're going up here in order to unlock the dock cutscenes and the barn cutscenes. It's cutscene time, ladies and gentlemen. That's basically what I'm saying. Well, this is Sophia and Gabriel. Oh, and Michael. I forgot about Michael. Nobody cares about Michael. Gabriel can talk to animals, though, so he's kind of cool, I suppose. He's eligible if you guys like guys that can talk to aminals. But first, quickly to the lab! Doc is super excited, and we're just a little concerned about his enthusiasm. But hey, he's talking about his inventions, so it's kind of cool. And now he notices something on us, and we're quite alarmed. Look at that face. Look at our face. Ah, he's touching us, he's touching us, he's touching us. He literally just grabbed everything. Like, look at that face. He's so pleased with himself. He's a creeper. He just grabs. He grabs without consent. It's not fair. It's not fair. Just saying. So we remember that our Harvest Sprite said that they had given the fragment to Dewey. So this is the only time in the game you're going to see me be okay with only one fish in the water. Because this is the fragment fish. It only ever appears solo. And this is where the wonderful fishing RNG begins. Dum dum da dum. It doesn't want to go for the bait. Oh my gosh, this fish is being the worst. Thank you. No! What? Excuse you? Get back here. No, don't you go off to the right. Don't you do that. You get back here. No! Hook. Go for the hook. Oh my god, what is this fish? What is this fish? This is the rudest fish ever. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, what was that? Cowie, you were there last night. I had some pretty bad RNG, but that one took the frickin' cake. Yeah, that definitely topped yesterday's. That was bad. That was really bad. All right. Doc is not in his lab right now and won't be for a while. So we're going to farm a couple of more gemstones because I know I need a little bit more money. And we're going to take advantage of the time skip function. I think he should be in. Was it 10 or 11? It's 10. I'm just looking at my splits, and I almost want to try to go for another gold, which is why I'm like, ooh, I wonder if we could, like, get in on it. Which, technically, I can't. There's too many cutscenes. He's gonna ask to make some glue, which we already have the materials for, so it's fine. Doc is very alarmed at the fact that it's broken. I'm sorry, Doc. Did you not notice it was broken from the fact that we had, like, all of this stuff broken from the start? Did you miss that? Sometimes I question Doc. Yeah, luckily we don't really have to worry too much about the reeling in too early. The window for hooking a fish is very generous in this game, so that's always nice. So we're going to go turn this tablet in now, after buying our cow and sheep. We want both the cow and the sheep right now. No we can't. It's Sunday. Ignore me. So this will be our third of the 5 tablets. And then we're going to get our moo. Don't worry. We're just going to get it tomorrow instead of today. So here we go. Dewey is just a crybaby. That's really all he is. And that's alright. We still accept him. Alright, we only lost 2 minutes on that segment, which actually is not bad. We can lose a lot of time on that segment. Of course, now we go into Tablet 4. Oh, Tablet 4. What to say about Tablet 4? We need a number of things. We need... Luckily it's raining, so that helps a lot. I forgot to do a cutscene before going up here, and that's alright. Just means I have to spend a day doing other things. But this is going to be farming number 2, because I need 4 strawberries, 6 wheat, and 10 cosmos. Now, cosmos do not grow in spring, so in order to grow them, I am going to need to fertilize them. In this game, you can grow things out of season so long as you fertilize them on every single day. Now, technically, you can do every other day. However, in order to get away with doing it every other day, you really, really, really have to get lucky. One of these days, I will do the cosmos every other day, and it will be fine. And that will get a new world record. But there's no way in heck you could convince me to try and do that during a marathon. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 strawberries. 6 wheat. And we gotta go get our cosmos later. Would I do it for some Scooby snacks? Ooh, that's tempting. It's very tempting. I'm gonna need at least 3 Scooby snacks. I am not a cheap speedrunner. I won't sell myself for just 1 Scooby snack. I have my dignity. So now I will be able to buy my cow because it is Monday. And I will also be able to buy my sheep. First thing we're going to do, though, is get some animal feed. And then our cow. Because demo has always been named in every single one of my marathon runs. It wastes like a second or two, but it's a second or two well worth it. Demo is happy to be something other than a chicken. Oh, Cowie, that's going to give me a great idea. Absolutely wonderful idea. Because, of course, we have to meet another of our wonderful harvest sprites. Calvin only likes animals. And he is, like, the most laid-back guy. He's just like, oh, yeah, hey, how are you? It's like, where have you been? I've just been around. It's like, don't you care? About what? He kind of infuriates the other harvest sprites with his just kind of, like, happy-go-lucky attitude. Let's make sure we get this repaired. Speaking of Super Snacks, what do they taste like in your mind's eye? In my mind's eye, I wish I had actually had the Scooby Snacks that they, like, marketed for human consumption. But I imagine they must taste like some sort of cookie. Like, if they tasted like butter cookies, that would be amazing. Or even almond cookies, oh my gosh. I would totally be up for the Scooby Snacks if they tasted like almond cookies. I would like to buy a ship. Alright, it's not Harvest Moon, but we at least get a Harvest Bar. Didn't they used to have, like, graham crackers that were shaped like Snacks? Oh, they were graham crackers! Okay, yes, Retro, you're not going crazy. They did have a cookie that was shaped like Scooby Snacks. Alright, so I gotta wait for the flower shop to open. That would technically take us to 10 o'clock, but we're going to ignore that for just a little bit here. So we're going to time skip, because that is our favorite. Did you really, Red Velvet? Please tell us what they tasted like, because we're all curious. So we're mostly doing this for the time skip, but we're also doing it for just a touch more money. Because we are just a hair low. We're actually not very low, though. Miss Dunk... Oh my gosh, Dunkaroos! Those were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So today is going to be the day of fishing RNG. Fishing RNG is the worst because it is 3 separate counts of RNG. And I will count them off to you as we do them. We absolutely are aging ourselves, but you know what? I am proud to be 33 years of age. I can go back. I can walk back now. Because I may be, quote-unquote, old for a speedrunner, but I don't care. Fight me. I'll fight you. Fight you all. Oh, we're gonna have plenty of money after all this. They were like cinnamon graham crackers. Mmm. She's membering! She's membering! Wait, they were designed to prevent people from having fun? What? Please expand on this, because I have no idea. First, we're going to buy because I can. Then we're going to sell because I can. And the gate, and we're good on money. That's all safety just for marathon. Alright, so we got a bunch of cutscenes coming here. These are the cutscenes that I should have gotten before putting in the 3rd tablet, but oh well. We're doing them now. I was so focused on the time that I was losing that I just completely forgot to do these. Especially when you start with 2 gold splits, you're just like, I just want to keep up those gold splits. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Tabitha's theme is the next best theme because it is the main menu theme. She also has a fondness for frogs. Certain vices, really? Like coffee or other things. Huh. I never would have guessed that. Buy some Cosmos. Then we are going to buy fertilizer. And we're going to run away from you. Invention of the temperance movement, which believed that a life free of stimulation and minimizing pleasure was intended by a creator. Well, alrighty then. I can tell you for a fact that God definitely did not intend us to live a life that was devoid of pleasures. He made a wonderful, wonderful world. Alright. Oh, wait, I said I was doing fishing RNG. So we gotta go back up to the mountains for fishing RNG. There is a certain spot that I have found to be the best. There are technically 2 spots that I could do the RNG in and have the best chances for it. And that is next to the windmill on the farm or up here. I personally have had better luck up here than I have in the farm, so I do up here. Fishing RNG 1. When we cast, we have the chance of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 fish. That is RNG number 1. RNG number 2 is how long it takes them to actually bite the lure. RNG 3 is how many times they actually nibble before you can reel them in. And RNG number 4, after you have finally caught them. Oh, you jerk! After you have finally caught them, you have a table that gets rolled on to see what kind of fish you are going to bring in. So, sorry, I said there were 3 bouts of RNG. There are actually 4 that we are trying to manipulate. So every time I cast, I'm looking, I want at least 3 fish in here. This is great, I got 5. I've got the best chance of one going to this quickly. Hopefully no rude fish indeed. Like I said, we're going to manipulate it just a little bit. Oh, crap. I got a little trigger happy there. Why am I sitting on 2? I'm being silly. Alright, sitting on 4. That's good. There is the elusive yellow perch that was literally giving me problems yesterday. So, I should have mentioned, I am fishing for 3 fish. I need 1 yellow perch, and I need 2 perch, regular perch. So, we've gotten 1 of the 3 that we need. The yellow perch is the reason that we're actually doing this at night, because it does not spawn at any other time of the day. Now we're still going to fish for the perch at night, and there's 1 of them. Okay, fishing RNG is okay so far. I'm not going to say it's good, because we still have to get 1 more perch. But yeah, this can go one of a couple ways now. I'm either going to get it pretty quick, or it's going to take me a while. That's bluegill. I have been tricked by bluegill thinking that they were actually perch. Let's pray to RNGesus that he blesses this fish and makes it a perch. It's not. It's a yellow perch, though. So technically, I could do 3 yellow perches. That's fine as well. So at this point, any type of perch that we get is golden. So this technically now doubles our chances of victory. If you've got them, spam those RNGesus Twitch emotes. He always helps. We are running low on energy. So I'm going to let 3 be our new number. We don't necessarily need 4. Oh, that's piranha. Yes, this lake is a little mean. It has piranha in it. Okay, here's 5. That's good. Alright, we got our fish. It's got the energy for it. Nope. Crucian carp and perch have very similar hit points, I guess I'll call them. Alright, at this point, I'm within half a heart, so I have to basically just accept whatever I'm given when it comes to fish. I don't like to sit on 2, but that's alright. This could be it. Nope. Regular Crucian carp. It's very hard to tell the difference between the Crucian carp and the perch by HP. Maybe? Nope. And just the same, the white Crucian carp and the yellow perch are also very similar. I'm probably going to pass out before I catch this last perch, which is unfortunate. Nope. That's a goldfish? Odd, but whatever. Not used to getting those. Ah, passed out. Alright, so when we do pass out, we at least get to start at noon the next day. So we're actually gonna be okay going up to the mines again. This isn't the worst thing to happen. It's still bad, but it's not the worst. So I don't need to water those because it's fine. They can be watered every other day, but the cosmos have to be watered and fertilized every day. I'm grabbing that as a backup just in case. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I did not have to do that. Oh. All right, people. Round 2. Let's pray for our Jesus. Bless this majestic run. Hello, 5 fish. Starting off good. And that's, like I said, I was very hesitant to call the fishing RNG good. Nope, white Crucian. Of course, it's now going to tease me with all these Crucian carp and white Crucian carp. I also do need to be up here for a cutscene, which is literally right above me. Why am I sitting on 2? I don't need to do that. I have a backup bamboo shoot. There we go. So these 2 tiles, the one I was standing on before, which was the dead center, and this one off to the right, are the 2 that I really like using. There we go. There's my perch. So they're just kind of talking about how the Harvest Goddess is missing, and we don't know where the 4th and 5th tablet is. Question these lakes if you just pulled out piranha. That's the second piranha I pulled out. We question these lakes a lot. Don't forget, there's also arowanas in these rivers, and those things are as big as humans. Like, they are massive fish. Alright, so 1 we know is in the possession of the Harvest Goddess, but we don't know where the Harvest Goddess is. And we can't see where the other tablet is. So, we're just stumped right now. But they're going to keep doing their magic and try to figure things out. Meanwhile, we're going to go explore the area. There's Cyril. Bye, Cyril. We don't care about you anymore. So I'm going to try and see if I can trigger this cutscene down here. I cannot. Okay. It was a little too late. So in order to just pass out quicker, that's right. It's actually not taking away that much energy. We're just going to pass out because we know at noon tomorrow it will definitely be active. So we're just going to go ahead and pass out. I don't need to be doing this in any way, shape, or form. But passing out is the quicker option. Sometimes we do take advantage of the blue stamina. Alright. I still do not need to feed the animals today, but I do need to water everything. Wheat is going to grow really, really quickly, followed by our strawberries, and then shortly after that our cosmos will be ready. So now the villagers are going to be talking about a bluebird, which appears at night on a sunny day. So we got to wait for a sunny day. And we can't wait for today because we need Rowan to tell us, hey, it's a sunny day. So we should go see the bluebird. So we're basically just going to immediately go to bed. Now, I wish I could do the Cosmo RNG, or the Mithril RNG. That's one of the 2 last bits of RNG that we need to do. But unfortunately, I don't have the upgraded hammer. And I can't get the upgraded hammer until these Cosmos grow. So I'm just kind of in a holding pattern at the moment. Because we're going to take advantage of the fact that we can do the mithril mining while time skipping. Of course, the first time, because we have to actually visit the beach twice, the first time we do it, we are actually... Oh, it's a cloudy day. And I'm going to need some water. So this is kind of just what I'm maintaining at the moment, is a balance of water, fertilizer, feeding the animals occasionally. And I'm making sure that I keep my animals at a certain level of affection. I don't want them getting too high, and I don't want them getting too low either. If they get too high, then I accidentally will unlock the excellent quality of ingredients, and I need specifically 1 great wool. The RNG table will decrease my chance of getting great wool if my sheep can also produce excellent wool. So, I am manipulating how many hearts by keeping their pen just a little dirty. Because these animals' affection will grow rapidly by just feeding them. Alright, so this is the It's a Sunny Day cutscene. So, oh, it's Blossom. Sorry, Blossom wants us to go see the bluebird. There we go, our wheat is all done. Yeah, neither is the cow. Cow's not going to get top-notch affection either. But we only need either 2 milks or 1 great milk from it, so we really don't care about cow affection. So first things first, we need to time skip to 6 p.m. That is when our bluebird cutscene will be active. And even though it's a sunny day, it sure feels like a cloudy one, doesn't it? These are dark times, yes. Of course, it was only dark because, well, it was just early. Sun hadn't completely come out yet. Poor, poor cows indeed. Poor, poor animals just in general. So just because I don't want to stand around for 50 seconds when I get down there, I'm just going to make it go past 6 o'clock. What does it remind you, Red Velvet? Please, do enlighten. We're at a point where we can just chat it up. Our trees are growing back. Look at that. Now, this is actually one spot. If we had the DLC turned on, there would be one cutscene in the town square that we would not be able to avoid. Dollar store and saw this Barbie knockoff toy. The milk had a Harvest Moon cow on it. Oh, that's so cute. So now we have to find somebody who knows animals really well to figure out why this bluebird isn't spawning. Luckily, Gabriel can talk to animals. Of course, we don't care about him right now. Because we at least need strawberries. Before we can do anything. And as soon as we get our strawberries, hello, rainy day. Well, that's going to make this really fast. So what I'm going to go talk to Gabriel, who is in our barn. Because he apparently is our stable boy. Apparently he's not in our barn right now. Jerkface. He is up in the mountains, and I don't care. I will wait for him to be in our barn. Because you see, Gabriel's going to tell us about a wonderful thing called birdseed. Or not birdseed. Delicious animal feed. I'm going to go activate the next cutscene here. He's going to live by our mailbox in a little bit. Because that's a thing. Yeah, Gabriel is another creeper. Very much another creeper. He does have a sad existence, doesn't he? And he's currently up at his house. So we're going to go visit him at his house so we can at least talk to him about the animal feed. Once we tell him what we need, he will live by our mailbox. Like the creeper that he is. And in the meantime, we're going to be doing Mithril RNG. Because now we can do that. Alright, we learned the delicious animal feed recipe. Very important for later. Whoop, I need my hammer. Need my hammer. It's Sunday. Of course it's Sunday. We're just gonna wait one more day, guys. See, there he is. I told you, he just has this existence of just standing by a mailbox. Now, in order to make the delicious animal feed, I need 2 milk. But I'm coming up here in order to feed Demo and Harvest Ba. Harvest Ba definitely has a little less affection than I'd like. So I'm going to wash her up a little bit. Demo's got the right amount. We want that music note and a half. That's the appropriate amount of affection we want for them. We can push it to 2, but we don't want to go up to 3. 3 unlocks excellent quality. We don't want that. So since it just rained, it doesn't matter. We're just going to sleep right away. We're waiting for those animals to grow. Because staying awake that day is not going to help us in any way, shape, or form. I can still hear that my sheep is small, but I do know that I got to go feed the animals, so we got no choice but to wake up and actually do this. Eventually, the sheep will grow, and that is when wool RNG will come into play, and we are going to start save scrubbing. Save scrubbing has been a thing of many Harvest Moon games. You've seen it plenty of times so far in this marathon. Most recently, I can't remember if Lana used it, but I do know that Mad Taz definitely used it for his run. And the concept is pretty much the same here. I know I can just sleep. This is fine. This is intended. Sheep is still small. There's a big difference between baby sheep and big sheep. Okay, Demo's got 3, which could be a problem. But at least Harvest Ba is at the right amount of affection. So we're going to wait 2 more days. As soon as the sheep is at full growth, the cow will be at full growth. Oh boy. Okay, that's a fully grown sheep. So I have to wake up today. There is unfortunately no getting around it. But now we know we are exactly 3 days away from getting our cow's milk. So on the 30th of spring, we are going to be able to milk our lovely Demo. And, yeah, he better give us... Hopefully he'll give us great quality on the first day. But who knows what will actually happen. Alright, so once 7 o'clock hits, that's when I'm going to save. Because once I enter the barn, I am locked in on what my animals are going to give me. So, I save out here. Yes, I want to overload practice. Wash Harvest Ba, and just regular wool. This is normal. So now we're going to load our save, and we're just going to keep trying and trying and trying and trying until we get a great wool. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Regular wool. This can take anywhere from 30 seconds to 10 minutes. Obviously, we don't want 10 minutes. That would be... Third try, there we go. I'm a happy camper. I am a very, very happy camper. We are just going to sleep 3 days, and we will be gloriously golden. I believe in my last marathon run, that took me 15 tries before it finally gave me the right amount of wool. Even in my world record run, that took me a while. It was a lot of... That sounded like a fully grown cow. But it shouldn't be. Good night, Lana. Thank you for the run earlier. You're amazing. Thank you for staying as long as you could. It's great. I have blankets on and a harvest moon to watch. It is going to be a good night, Sir Buttons lady. Why did that sound like a fully grown cow? It's not. It's obviously not. It won't be fully grown till tomorrow, but why did it sound like it was? Huh, that's creepy. Alright, here we go. Fully grown cow on the 30th of September. Of spring. Not September. There's the big cow. Big moo. Alright, I gotta wait until 7. It's the only awkward part about all of this is having to wait until 7 because the cow needs to eat first, and the cow takes an entire hour to eat its food. Well, any animal, really. And you cannot milk, you cannot trim wool, you can't do anything until they're done eating. The only thing you can do is brush them and clean them. But otherwise they'll be like, no, I must eat food first. You go away. Silly farmer. You can't do anything until I have had my food. So we just stand here, awkwardly, for a minute. Watching our time slip away into nothingness. If he gives us a great milk, we can start right away. But we can't. Just a regular milk. I'm gonna... Because I'm paranoid, I'm gonna go back in and make sure both of them have food for tomorrow. This is the last animal feed that I need to do. We're standing there menacingly. Just like, hurry up. Now, of course, when we go into town, we are going to have to watch one more cutscene because the diner people need to move in. But that's another story. Now, we are in Summer 1, which is wonderful because we actually cannot complete the game in spring without a pink rose. The only way to get a pink rose is Carol, the flower shop owner, has to be at half of a heart of affection with you, and then she will sell them. And it takes a lot of time to grow a pink rose. And we just don't have that kind of time or patience. And the thing is that Doc is going to ask us for a flower. In spring, he will ask you for a pink rose. In summer, he will ask you for a sunflower. And sunflowers are like Margarets in spring. They are everywhere. So we won't have any problems with the RNG of getting the right flower. Oh, now you give me a great milk demo. Gosh. So now we gotta tell Gabriel that we've got what he needs. I think he might tell us to meet him tonight, but let me double check. Sunflowers are awesome. We might be able to do this tonight if we go at 7 o'clock. We know it appears on a sunny day. Alright, but we still need to do Mithril RNG. We are unfortunately definitely not on world record pace, but that's what happens when fishing RNG is evil. And mining RNG is a pain. Oh, expert hammer. Alright, Mithril RNG also takes a while. We average about 1 to 2, well, we average 0 to 2 Mithril per level. And we got a time skip anyways, so we're just going to take advantage of doing both of these at the same time. Because we need to wait until 7 o'clock. But then this is it. This is our last little bit of RNG that we have. There's one. Now that we've gotten one, my guess is that the next time we come in, we're not going to get a single Mithril. Because that is just how the RNG tends to go for me. Okay, I was wrong. We got one. Oh, shoot, I clicked off. Thank God for Alt-Tab. Oh, wow! This game is actually going to be good for me. Gave me 2. So we've got 3, 4, 5. What is going on? The Mithril RNG is being insanely kind today. It'd be amazing if it gave me it right here. Of course not. But the fact that I still only need one more is really good. Alright. There we are. Now we just need it to be 7 o'clock. It must have felt bad, yeah. So, we've got to watch one cutscene in town before we do anything else. But we are getting really close to the end. We have no more farming to do. It's all just running and cutscening at this point. Which is always a good part to be in. For those that play A Link to the Past randomizers, you will know this phrase. We are essentially in go mode at this point. So we're just going to try and blaze through the rest of this game as fast as we possibly can. Yes, yes, Bastion Elise, we know. You're happy to be here. You're happy that your diner's back. You're the last villagers to be here. Now, please let me go on with my life. I gotta meet a certain person who can talk to animals down below. Dr. Gabriel Doolittle, yes. So thankfully this cutscene popped for us right now. Because I was actually a little afraid that it might not. But this also means that in theory we can complete the game all today. Because Doc and Carol will not go to bed so long as we have cutscenes that are story relevant. And we have a lot of those. So here is our next harvest sprite. We're getting the green one. Clint, is that your name? Nope, Woody. That's right. One of these days I'll remember their names. So he's going to tell us that we need to get some strawberry jam, and that might bring the Harvest Goddess back. Now we need to go get the recipe for strawberry jam, and we need to buy a, whatchamacallit. We need to buy some sugar. I also may actually have to wait for tomorrow to do all this. I am going to sleep. After I get the strawberry jam, I'm going to sleep. Because at this point, I do know I can't sleep. I'm going to have to try and risk Gus being awake. Because I need that mithril, and I have not bought it yet. So now that we have a recipe, we just need to buy our sugar really quick. Buy sugar. Of course, because of that fishing RNG, we are losing a little bit more time, but that's okay. We should actually still end around or below estimate, which is good. My guess would be like 238. Depends on if Gus is awake here or not. Nope. That's okay. I know exactly when we're going to sleep. The current... I never made the strawberry jam. That's why this cutscene isn't here. The current world record for this is 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 1 second. Set by myself. Somebody please come beat my world record. Please. Please. There's a guide and everything. Demo, I told you, I can't always get world records on Marathon. RNG is not my friend. You were hopeful. I mean, I think we were all hopeful. But the RNG killed it. It's true, right now I no longer wish to be king. Why? Because if I'm not king, it will push me to really, like, push this game further. Like, my goal would actually be to get a sub 230 in this. But I really have no drive to get that, since I've been the world record holder for most of this game's history. The longest it has taken me to regain a world record was the last time I did it, which took me 4 months. Because Maya did an amazing job. And, man, I think she crushed my record by at least 15 minutes. So I really had to sit and, like, figure out a lot of stuff. There is also a legacy version if you want to play on the old version that does not require a cow. It still requires Great Wool, so you can't get rid of that RNG. Yeah, the Harvest Goddess really does kind of come out of nowhere. Yeah, we are currently just under 5 minutes behind world record pace. So like I said, I think we'll end about 2:38. Though, we also have to sleep to get the mithril, so we are going to lose a couple more seconds for that. I also need to farm some flowers because I haven't done that yet. But that's okay. I'm going to be sleeping like right now. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's right. So, my bad. My bad. We're back on world record pace. We're back. We got the 5th tablet. I'm dumb. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. My bad. My total bad. Alright, let's finish this game, shall we? Ah, it's been raining. We don't care about the rain. There we go. Alright. Everyone get ready to Nope. Nope. Well, I guess we're back to being not on world record pace. Sorry, guys. Rip run. If you're confused, it's because I'm screwing with you guys. This is a normal part of the game where the Harvest God gives us the 5th tablet, and then it breaks. Blinded by the light. So now we're talking about Gorgon, who is the Underworld King. And Nova here is Gorgon's daughter. Though she can't actually see the Harvest Goddess, the Harvest God, or any of the sprites. Right? Nova is a little snack. She's a snick snack. You can tell she is definitely descended from Magical Melody's Harvest Goddess, because look at that purple hair. Look at the purple hair. Oh, and there's the 2 flowers we need to end this game. Beautiful. So we just gotta talk to Doc over here really quick. He's gonna ask us for the mithril at this... No, he's not gonna ask us for the mithril yet. Right? Yeah. It's jade, stone, and the flowers. Which we already have. So we're just going to go right back in. Boop. So the thing about sunflowers is apparently Doc knows the language of flowers just as well as Carol does. And he wants the sunflower because he wants us to give Carol the sunflower. And the sunflower means basically eternal love or something like that. And she's going to give us a white rose to give back to him. And the white rose means too young for love. Because Carol is a young, middle-aged woman who don't have time for Doc. So you see, Demo, it's not just us. It's not just me that doesn't like Doc. It's canon that Doc is not liked. And you can't mess with canon. My whole goal for tonight, by the way, was just to make Demo sad. That's why I signed up for this marathon. For no other reason. Just to make Demo sad about Doc. And to sow chaos. So the 2 things that I wanted to do. And I have achieved them. That's what it takes to get more runs in the marathon, I accept. Good, I'm glad you accept your place in life. That's fantastic. Alright, let's sleep Let's sleep so we can get the mithril, because we're going to need it for the final build. Demo depression speedrun? I hold the world record for that. Alright, guys. Time me. Ready? And time starts now. Doc is a horrible NPC who needs to just be thrown into a fiery pit of death, and it is canon that he is not liked. And time. World record. And there's my validation emote. It is. It's so fast. We're doing a speedrun in a speedrun. Wait, is Doc up there? No, I do have to time skip. Doc Jr. Doc Jr. may be a clone. We don't know yet. I would not be surprised if Doc Jr. was clone. See, even Kai's just like, and that theory tracks. Alright, we've got our official stone tablet replica. Now all we need to do is infuse it with some magic. So, back to the harvest sprites and the harvest goddesses. Them harvest people. You know, the people. With the faces. Yes, we are nearing end of time. So, thank you, Demo, for getting our next runner on board here. Because we are less than 10 minutes away. Doc's smile should scare you. He is a creeper. No, not even a tiny bit of energy. I will say, I really like this Harvest Goddess's outfit. I love the blue, like, I love all the sapphires. It's just so pretty. And I love the hair swooshes. So this is technically the official time that we realize that Nova is Gorgon's daughter. Which means that the Harvest Goddess from Magical Melody definitely had sex with Gorgon, and Nova was born. So now we need to get the crystal, the cyano crystal from Gorgon. So we're going to go ask him for it. We just want to borrow it. That's all we want to do. And meanwhile, whatchamacallit, Edmund is going to go do his part. AKA, he's going to go talk to Doc and make Doc the hero of the day. Like I said, Doc becomes the #1 important NPC in this entire game. Doesn't erase the fact that he's a creeper, but, you know, it is his one redeeming fact. That is our last build. And now we just gotta run. I know, I am the fastest bridge builder ever. I am faster than the bridge builder in Lufia 2. Anybody who gets that reference is immediately my friend. Because 1000% my favorite game of all time. Look at this man's curly ass mustache. He didn't give us the crystal. He's mean. He's a meanie face. Alright, so we're gonna try anyways to put this all in. Unfortunately, it's still not enough, even with Nova's help. But we forgot, there's one more harvest sprite that we can go get. So we gotta go get Oliver. Now, this is why we did so many things earlier. This is why I grabbed the pink dahlia from foraging. This is why we got the yellow perch. And this is why we got the great wool. All for Oliver. We need those 3 very specific items in order to win the game. We cannot use higher quality wool in order to summon him. It has to be great wool or nothing. So we are closing in on our final little bits here. We've got this cutscene and then our final cutscene, and we will be done. Yep, Odd Tom, I made sure my estimate was much better this time. 2 years ago, again, I put the estimate at 3... I think I put it at 315. And that was the week that CC came in and was just like, you should do XYZ. I did not predict what day. And depending on what time zone you're in, that day becomes different. But we are still technically going to be under estimate. Because this final cutscene, I think, is like 1 or 2 minutes. It's nowhere near as long as Magical Melody. Though it is still the lengthiest one in this game. Oh, I said Summer 3, if I remember correctly. Hold on, I might be able to check. Do I have... Yep, I said Summer 3. And we did Summer 2. Alright. So even with Oliver, we're just not getting enough energy. But here comes Doc to save the day with the rest of the town. So, time does not end when the lighthouse is finished. It will end at the credits scene. So we got to get through all of this, and then we've got to get through a scene in the underworld. That scene is pretty quick. and I'm going to be listening for the trumpets, but I will let you know when time starts. Because those trumpets will indicate the final time. Oh, yeah. By the way, Flint here, he stole the cyano crystal while we were talking with Gorgon. Whoops. He's just a little thief. Alright. So Edmund and the Harvest Goddess are, like, just taunting Gorgon a little bit. But mostly telling him to be a good dad and, like, let Nova just live her life. Alright, get ready on time. Time. Alright, we got 2 hours, 39 minutes, 43 seconds. Oh man, we're 17 seconds ahead of time. So this has been, whoops, that's the thing is when you click, it goes into the post game. So we didn't let the credits roll, but that's okay. I will say that the ending credits are not the best music, but that's all right. There's a lot to do in the end game. This is when you can finally marry people, and you get to do quite a lot more. So, and new animals actually spawn, including the cotton candy sheep, which is one of my favorite animals of all time. So this has been Harvest Moon Light of Hope. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you guys want, feel free to join our Discord and have fun learning any of these games. We have a great community with people willing to answer questions at all times. Like I said, I really want somebody to come beat my record. Yep, cotton candy sheep. Come beat my record because, seriously, I could really use some great, wonderful people to find glitches in this game. This is the story percent, so this is technically like a glitchless any percent. We do have a category for any percent, which will be allowing glitches, but we have none for the moment. So, anyways, I'm going to let these guys get themselves to the next runner, and thank you for being here, and thank you for everything.